G'day everyone, JoeRilla again, and welcome back to the modded Minecraft, Plankcraft, all the mods 3. I think all of us have trouble saying this. I know Bruce does. Pro, and sorry, I'm trying to do this intro and I'm trying to adjust my chair and it doesn't work. Anyways, I'm standing here in front of my base, and I've been left a present. I'm pretty sure it was Bruce. Might have been all the boys given some sort of effort, but excuse me. That's a banana tree. Yep, that is a banana tree. You can just do this, get some sticks, and I'm not hungry enough, but we've got some bananas. And something else you would have just seen in my inventory that's a bit of a spoiler as to what's happened. But I've taken a few days off the server. Not doing, a hell of a lot. There was one night where I, just didn't record at all. Didn't do anything. And then another night where I recorded heaps of different stuff. Some of which you may have seen already. Because I don't know in what order I'm going to be uploading all this. I don't actually know how long this episode is going to take me to make. Sort of seems like nothing out of the ordinary, really. Let's be honest. And there we go. That'll do. Now today, at some stage, I'll be doing some work on the base. Now, someone's been using this, which is all good. No problem at all. And the only reason I know is because if I just step around here, we've got 339 gas tiers, and I think a zombie has found its way in there somehow. Because, zombie brains and whatever the hell that question marky thingy is. This will have to be upgraded at some stage. I'm thinking an ME system. I just need to find a way to hide the cables and sort of integrate it throughout the entire base. Because the idea of this base, as I said in a previous episode, is to have it snaking all underground till it meets up with the main Plankcraft base over here, and possibly, if you've watched Mattis's episode, you would have seen he's done some work down under there. I'm not going to show it off, I won't spoil it. God damn it, it's Bruce. Run. Anyways, the idea is eventually to have all of that interconnected underground, and I wouldn't mind being able to have a tunnel into Mattis's as well. Just to sort of interconnect it all and make it all really cool. And then maybe another above ground structure, with tunnels, connecting. The idea is a big tunnel network at the end of the day. But anyways, I'm going to stop flying around out here. You probably would have already... Oh, someone did the Botania. You probably would have already seen the contents of my inventory. I'm going to pull an Oprah... I'm going to be doing an Oprah Winfrey. Chuck in... I think these are appropriate. Chuck out these. And... there we go. Uh-oh. You can't see them. But you can't... Oh, that sucks. I wanted to hang them on these drawing racks. That sucks that you can't see them. Anyways, I might have to do item frames. That's really anticlimactic. That was a waste of wood too. Anyways, let me quickly knock out some item frames. Actually, I should be able to do that right here. Mob drops. Oh, dearie me. I'm going to have to do this off camera, it seems. Alright, so item frames. Now, for some, I seem to be having a bit of trouble with item frames. I can't seem to get them out again. I could be wrong. I'm wondering if it's because I didn't... What the hell? Those look really weird. And you get a jetpack, you get a jetpack, everyone gets a jetpack. Everyone gets a jetpack. Oh, jetpack. Jetpack. Oprah Winfrey. Hang on, I'll put that down on the line. Oprah Winfrey. That's a terrible joke. And they're all charged, because I'm such a nice guy. And Pistachio approves. Of course he approves, he got his first. Anyways, oh, Mans must be trying to join us. Anyways, I'm going to figure out what the hell I'm doing next. And once I've done so, I'll come back to you and we'll get started on something fun. Okay, so I have been a little bit busy, as you can see. I've created this. Now, when going through a list of what I wanted to do, I found this. Hang on, it's based on forestry. Binny Core? What is it? No, it's one of these. Something else. It's Binny's Extra Trees. And what it is... Hang on. Did I just... Ooh. What it is you can probably see we got ale, lager, wheat beer, rye beer, corn beer, fermented grain mash, fruit liquor, cherry liquor, fruit brandy. You get the idea. Now, if you know me, I like a bit of a drink. So what I have here is I've got 2 fruit presses, and this one is connected up to the brewery just here. Now, this is basically a brewery, and I'm going to replicate this possibly here. If not, I'll make another little junction here and make another room next to it. Just so it's like 2 right next to each other. Actually, that's probably a better idea. Yeah, 1 room just for the juice and another one for the alcohol. Because, you know, that seems like a sensible thing to do. But yeah, each one might have little signs on them. I don't know. Eventually it will be automated. You can probably see I've got a few pipes going back here. But I think the first the first bucket of whatever has to go in each one of these has to be done manually. Otherwise, one lot is just going to distribute evenly throughout all of them, and I don't want that. I want each one of these to be different and to be on display. And pardon me, I'm not gonna automate the bottling of them either, because there is a bottler. I can't be arsed looking it up, but it's called a bottler. It's part of forestry, where it automatically bottles up all these, and I don't know. It's not for that. It's come in, grab a drink, go. And that's what it's going to be. We're going to have probably fruit juices in this one. And yeah, I might just mirror this little corner post here and go around and replicate the room. I'll probably do that later off camera, because that's going to take a while. Like, this took a while. Having said that, it was a lot of me just staring at it, wondering what to do, as I usually do. And the excuse me, the end goal, and I'm going to do something a little bit different with this, and there's yet another mod that I need to do this. This is a certain block I want to build out of, and it's all going to tie in with what's down here. I'll just show you what I've been up to down here. I've created 2 more little windows. Those are actually going to be glass windows there. But down here, I've carved out this little space here. This is going to be where a lot of the sort of studying things are going to go. So like I'm trying to remember what it's called now, the research table and all that fun stuff from Plankcraft is going to go in here. But also, what I want to do, I want to somehow want this room, or maybe this room, go downstairs, and then link up a downstairs little bar setup down here. So it might interconnect some way, somehow, but that's what I would like to do. Whether I actually do it or not is another story, but that's what I would like to do. So that's where I'm up to there. What I might do now is maybe try and get the ball rolling with a few of the juices. Oh shit, it's Bruce. Hello, Bruce. You need to light up in here. Do I? Look at him in his draconic evolution armor. Okay, righto. What is it? Light level 7. Oh, there is a 6. There is a 6. They're red bits. I don't know how to do that. Do it. Do it properly later. Stop pointing that damn crossbow at me, Bruce. I do have something that gets past his armor, but I need to improve it first for it to be any way, shape or form competitive. Yes, looks fabulous. He's sunk so much time into that. Way too much time. What's he got there? I'm only keeping the recording going because something interesting might happen. He's typing something. It might be a novel. Use the jetpack. I made him to finish it. Cool. And away he goes. He loves his Ender IO stuff and his Draconic Evolution and all that stuff. Anyways, back to this. I'm going to try and round up some juices and actually try and get this thing going. And see what's what. Try and work out how this works. So we're going to take a bit of a break from building. Try and get this room filled up with at least a few different juices. So give me a few minutes and I'll be right back with you. Okay, so change your plan. These fruit presses are an absolute pain in the ass, so they're going. And the reason they're such a big pain is because the compatibility with various fruits and vegetables is shit. What was this fruit press? I'll just do this up and show you. Okay, so bananas, right? Now, I have some bananas, but they're the Terraqueous or whatever bananas. These bananas are the Pam's Harvest Craft ones. I have to use these. And that, restricts me with all this stuff. So, look, I may do it later. Because you have to also use this thing, the distillery. Oh, excuse me. And that, after it's been through a brewery, will, start making like the liqueurs and the whiskies and stuff like that. So I'll leave that side of it for now. I just wanted to get this room up and going. My beer room. So that's what I'm going to stick with right now is beer because it's easy. Very easy. I actually don't need that much, so I'm just going to set up these breweries here. Oh, by the way, I made myself another quantum entangler porter. I'm probably going to make a bunch of these and just plonk them around the base whenever I need power. It's going to be a lot easier to do it that way than running wires all over the place. And just so I'm not sapping all the power, I will make some sort of power generation as well, just so I can contribute. I've got a massive space under here, and that's only expanding. So, it'd be selfish of me not to put some power generation and just, I'm not going to just rape the wind farm for forever. So, we're going to chuck in the breweries. We're not going to use the distillery right now. I just had that on me. I'm just going to chuck this in this chest here. God, I've got shit everywhere. We're going to be getting into a bunch of this stuff a bit later. But, I forgot to take it. I keep forgetting shit, seriously. I keep forgetting to take all the stuff I don't need back to the spawn camp. So, I'll just duck in behind here. I'm going to get... Oh, God, I forgot to fill these buckets up with water. Anyway, you get the idea. We're doing aqueous accumulation. Now, I don't need these hardened fluid ducts, so those are for hot liquids or extremely cold liquids. So I'm going to get rid of those and use these cheaper regular fluid ducts because they're just going to be transporting water and beer, nothing else. So literally, that's all we need for that. And I'm just going to dig out a twee section here. Nothing too strenuous, just with a bit of water in it, and then an aqueous accumulator. So I'm probably going to dig that down just the one more layer. And I'm going to not be stupid and actually remember to put, water in it. Because, unbelievable. No, I'm a bit distracted, and I'll get to that a bit later in the episode. It is relevant, if that makes sense. My distraction is relevant, I say. So I need to, what I might do actually is run these pipes along here. Actually, them being the orange color kind of suits. So what I'm going to do, I'll bring out the recipes in a sec. I'm going to be brewing 2 types of beer, because there's 5 types of beer in the mod. And if you're not much of a drinker, this probably won't mean much to you, but they are all all these beers are very, very different. And the 2 that I'll be brewing just so happen to be both the, whoops, oh boy. They both happen to be the easiest to brew in the game, but also my 2 favorite to drink in real life. So we'll just bring them up. So brewery. Give it a good old right click. So we've got ale, which is just made, water, hops, barley, and yeast. And we're also going to do, where is it? Lager, which same input ingredients, barley and hops and water, but a slightly different yeast. Now the yeast, I'll just show you, is exactly that's the same. This is the yeast that the ale requires, so just 3 mushrooms and some bread. And the lager yeast, which is this one, has its own yeast, is the same stuff, just upside down. And you can make a lot of it very quickly and without too much input. So that's what I'm going to be running with as far as beers and stuff. But yeah, the idea I had with the little tavern or something down below, that's connected to my Plankcraft office down here, office, study, whatever you want to call it. I'm still going to try and do that. It's not going to be this episode. That's probably going to be something I'll just work on over time, because there's a few things I need before I can do that. I want to use some of the more exotic blocks that require other things, so I'm going to be getting to those in another episode, more than likely. So next thing I'll need to do list, I'll just probably connect these up. Now I'm not sure how dicky this is going to look with these pipes having a bloody big hole in the wall. So we'll just... Now I don't know what... I've got a 3rd brewery in the middle there, but I'll probably just use that for just one-off things, as opposed to just use this servo here. So that'll be always on. Yeah, wait, I can't... Ah, shit. Well done. Do the same thing there. Oopsies. Oh, jeez. I really didn't think this through, did I? Really did not. Oh, that should be able to be reached from back here. Ooh. Jetpack. And servo on there. So quickly... Ooh. Okay, I'm going to have to change those blocks out, because those look terrible, just like that. That's obviously a bit less complete, but that should look okay, I would say. I would think it will be fine. See, that looks pretty good. You can still see the stuff back there, but I'm not too unhappy about that. Alright. Yeah, okay, so I just need a couple bit of little bit of English, Joe, do you speak it? Alright, all that shit's upstairs. So I'll do a little bit of a tidy up here, get the water in down there, and then I'll come back and we'll start brewing. We'll get some lager down this side, and some ale down this side. If you want to know what sort of ale, this is going to real life now. East India Pale Ale is probably one of my favourites. I think... I've done 2 in real life videos on this channel, and I think in both I was drinking. I was drinking beer in both of them. Alright, so let's do this. We'll do some tidy up, and I'll come back to you. Okay, the moment of truth. we're going to brew some beer. Okay, so we're going to do some lager first. So, let's see, we need some hops. It's going to go in one of these. Oh dear. This isn't good. Oh, no. This is not good. We go for ale, so we need hops and the yeast and the barley grain. I went with this barley grain. It seems to be the easiest one. So I'm going to go... Okay, it's not taking the items. That's very strange. Hops in that one, and then that must mean the yeast goes here. Insufficient ingredients. What the hell's going on? Not in progress. Why the hell not? Yeast slot. Okay, put in the yeast. That's the ingredients. Brewing ingredients slot. Hops. Brewing grains. That's all good. What the hell's going on? It's got water. It's got power. This is... Pick up only. Am I doing this in the wrong... Whoops, shit a brick. Am I doing this in the wrong order, possibly? What the hell? Pick up, pick up. It's being... It's all there. I don't understand why it's not working. I don't get it. Not enough ingredients. How can there not be enough ingredients? It's not taking the damn things. Well, this has been a bit of... Is this one just as bloody broken? Let's do the lager yeast, hops, and the grains. And that's equally as bloody broken, apparently. I might need to do some research about these machines. I'm going to have to look at these. Might have to consult the wiki. Okay, turns out I'm just an idiot. You got to put the stuff here and that just filters it. That's actually kind of a clever way to do it. And creating ale. It's kind of slow, but that's okay. I'll do the same thing here. God, I can't believe that. God, that's so basic. There we go. Creating lager. Nice. Okay, whilst this is happening, I want to find a way to... hang on, where is it? These Tinker's drying racks. What? It's just wood that I can make them out of, isn't it? Because I want to figure out a way of hanging bottles along here. Whoa. That was cool. Even though there's like... there's like next to nothing in there. It's meant to be a display item. This has to fill up. How much does this take? I think a basic fluid tank. What does that take up? That takes up 14 buckets, and there's 1/10 of a bucket in there. There's going to need to be a lot in there. I'm going to need a lot more hops. A lot more hops. Okay, I need to set up a hops farm. This stuff's easy. That's just bone meal and seeds and a bit of crafting. That stuff's easy. That's pretty much infinite. With both the bread and the mystical agriculture to get the mushrooms. This, I need more of this because that's going very, very slowly. But looks pretty cool so far. But I just want a way of hanging a bottle under each one. I reckon I can do it. I just need some sort of grey looking wood. Might talk to Bruce, he's on, see what he can come up with. And I'll be back very soon. it seems Bruce has stopped by for a drink. So this is what I've come up with. Ashen wood drying racks with bottles on them. And the idea is, obviously, you come in, take a sip, and take your bottle, chug it, put it back. Now, the hop situation is not so good. we're not getting much. What do we got there? We got just under a bucket's worth. So enough to have a drink, but actually let's do that. Yep. Can I not do that? Do I have to put it in a bucket or something? Oh, the more you know. Well, let's just go ale. Can I not put it in a bottle? I don't think I can by the looks. Do I seriously have to do it manually? I can't just... How do I make a Binny Core bottle? Oh. I have to use a Binny Core bottle, like... Well, that's... Oh, they only stacked to 16, for God's sake. That's a little bit annoying, but I suppose I can live with it. Oh, better grab them all then. Anyways, I'll do this, fix that up, and then I have one more thing to do this episode, and then I think it'll be just about time to finish up. So let me fix all this up. Oh yeah, Bruce dropped off some barrels. We'll definitely use those in the pub area downstairs. I was just talking to him about it, and when I've done that, I'll come back and we will... Are these all Binny bottles now? Yeah, okay, they're all Binny bottles. So actually, while we're at it, let's grab a drink. Oh, for crying out loud, I've got to... Let's pop one in there. Does that still not work? How much has to go into these? Oh, it has to be a full bucket's worth. Okay, well, at least it's not completely broken. Okay. Oh, my dear God. Anyways, I will see you very soon with something else. Just before I do get on to what I was saying I was going to do, these barrels that Bruce bought by, I thought they were all fluid barrels, but they're not. These are storage barrels, so I can put all this crap in here. And yeah, that actually suits quite nicely. I was actually thinking, I'm wondering if they'd be looking better up here, but no, they look good down here. I quite like that. These are all now the Binny's bottles, and this brewery is just about ready to go. Let me see. Not quite a full bucket yet. That's a shame. Anyways, onto what I said I was going to do. Okay, yes, we're gonna finish off the episode with a touch of Thorncraft. So what I'm trying to infuse here is an advanced foci, which needs obviously a lesser focus, 2 quicksilver, diamond, enderpearl, and this stuff down here. Now the reason I want to do that is so I can do this, but that then means I can get, and just give me a sec to do, where is it? Greater focus, and that's I'm assuming that's the next logical step. That shouldn't be too hard, but that's the next logical step. As I said, I don't know what the hell that is or where to get it. We got seeds for that. That's easy. They're easy. That's a little bit annoying, but still easy. And then this is what I'm going to use as probably like one of my main offensive, or whatever it turns out I end up being able to make focuses. Because as far as I can tell, you go into this, none of this really pertains to some of the older foci I used to be able to get in the older bits of Thorncraft, or older versions of Thorncraft. So like Ward, portable black hole, portable ender, or whatever the hell that was called, the one that accessed your ender chest from anywhere. That one was cool. But none of these seem to pertain to that, unless I'm missing something, unless like you link a lot of these together to make that, which, well, I don't hate that, but it's a little bit annoying. But we'll stop mucking around, and this is only minor instability, so I shouldn't have too many issues here. if I could do that Viz amulet thing. Got the magic. Oh shit, is this all worth... Is this... Oh no. Phew. I was about to say, is it not close enough? Bloody hell. Starting to get a bit of a fright then. Here we go. Awesome. That should be one blank advanced focus. So complete the research. Take a look. Nice. So that means... Oh no, it hasn't unlocked the greater focus. I'm guessing I have to do all this first before I do that. So... all this fun stuff. Anyways, the reason I wanted that one in particular is because I want to upgrade my... I'll probably do another one later on. Some of that Sentia is a pain in the butt to get. Actually, both of those are a pain in the butt to get. Magic and order. To order, I needed steel ingots, which, oh man, those are a pain in the ass. And then the other magic however you pronounce it, that needed something ridiculous. It needed one of the arcane blocks, which isn't too hard to make, but they don't obviously do much. Anyway, we're gonna quickly get rid of all this. So I think so we got plan, and then was exchange. Silk touch, yes. Total complete. I really could do this with a I feel as though I'm wasting an advanced focus doing this. Yeah, I'm wasting a focus on this. I'll do that on a basic one. I don't need, like, complexity for a basic one is 15, and this is 25. I can do something much more productive with that. I'll do that off camera though. Oops, that's the wrong button. Oh, that's definitely the wrong button. That's the right button. I thank you very much for watching this episode. I hope you enjoyed, and I am going to do an episode on the vanilla server pretty soon. I have an idea, and I want to do it. I want to show it off. So yeah, you'll see me on the vanilla server fairly soon. But thank you very much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this episode, and I will see you all next time. You have a good one, and oh dear me, I will see you later. Bye.
Slamming again, your favorite rapper and producer reconnected this year. Ain't no slowing us down. High speed when we pass by, so when you hear that beat drop, please put them hands high. We live fast and die young. Better make it count. The goal is to make change in the world.